Part 2.
You're crying now.
This is one of those songs that I can never remember the name of, but instantly recognize when that sax comes in. Baker Street, Baker Street. I'll try. We're back for Hits by Brits Part 2. I'll link Part 1 in the description for anybody who hasn't seen it. And this one has songs from all eras, so I imagine it'll also be a bit of an evolution of music. Because in that first video, there weren't too many contemporary entries. But as always, multi-nationality groups are included, and I've already saved a few songs to bring up at the end if they aren't featured in the video.
Just come be the man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want it.
She's so pretty.
I kinda like it when you call me wonderful.
Olivia Dean has been one of the pop girlies that's come up in the past few years, whose music I like so much. And I'm not really a mainstream pop listener. Her voice just has a lot of body. All this time I thought they were saying, all right, take it easy.
Oh, the boys are slag, the best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory and those dreams.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got.
Does anyone remember the Gym Class Heroes cover of this song called Cupid's Chokehold? This is the first time I hear the original though, I think. Supertramp, Breakfast in America.
Not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get along.
Let's move before the rain goes parking late. All right now, baby, it's all right now.
You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day.
You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you
I
let
didn't
her
know
go.
who sang this.
Darling, won't you take me home? Send me shivers somewhere I used to go.
Okay, already quite a few that are new to me, but I want to go back to that White Town song. I know they must have taken the opening horn from somewhere. I don't know where they got that sample from, but I've heard it in so many other songs, including in a song by Dua Lipa, so I need to figure it out. First, it was a trumpet, not a horn, which shows you how much I know about brass instruments. But both White Town and Dua Lipa sampled this 1932 track by Lou Stone and his Monsignor Band featuring Al Bawley. And yes, the band is also British. I'll link you the original song in the description if you want to hear it.
She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind.
On the moonlight, the night when everything changes, you won't reply, I'ma go back to strangers.
I don't know about the whole song, I'd have to look at the lyrics, but I really liked that drum and bass rhythm in the back.
I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la. I used to think that the day would never come. See the light in the shade of the morning sun. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out.
On Patreon, I watched the top 80 songs from the UK, and that was the first time I had ever seen the Smiths featured on any of the music compilations we'd watched. My own biases would have preferred This Charming Man, or I Know It's Over is also good.
Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a champagne supernova in the sky. I know
Such a unique voice.
Go back to us.
How long has this been going on? If you don't know me,
This song is making every compilation.
don't know me, you will never, never, never know me. Hey, make some man take things over. Hey.
Easily my favorite David Bowie song, and one of my top Soul Train performances, at least of those that I've seen. Another great Brit on Soul Train is Elton John playing Benny and the Jets. Although my all-time favorite performance on that show is Al Green. To be alive in the 70s. Super good.
God save the Queen. She ain't no human being.
Once I really listened to the lyrics of this song, I wondered how it was received at the time it was released. Because the lyrics are controversial, to say the least. Was this on the radio? If you were alive in 77, I'd like to hear from you.
She cried more, more with a rebel yell. She cried more.
Like a soul without a mind, in a body without a heart. I'm missing every part.
Teardrop by Massive Attack. That is all.
On the closer time to dance. Count the headlights on the highway.
I love this
I
song.
just wanna be close to you. Do all the things
Never heard of it.
you want me to. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fall in love with someone you shouldn't fall in love with?
Cause I'm too messy, and then I'm too fucking clean. You told me get a job, and you asked where the hell I've been.
Lola Young is another one of the pop girlies who's come out recently, whose music I like. Well, in her case, let's just say her voice, because I don't think I've heard any other song but this one. Yet, as a non-Grammy viewer, the algorithm kept recommending me her performance at the Grammys, and it was so beautiful, so emotional. I'll just link you all the songs I'm talking about in this episode. You guys told me in the comment section of another video that Portishead is a city, maybe a town in England. I think near Bristol? You'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Happy, I'm feeling
Damon
glad I
Albarn.
got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Beautiful woman.
I admit that I thought that band was from the States because the accent sounds to me like it's from the American South. Is that just me?
Only gonna break your heart. I'm only gonna break your heart.
I like that dance.
I know that the spits are the swords of a soldier. I know that the clubs are weapons of war.
Another one we don't see frequently is Desert Rose by Sting. And that is a song I listen to at least once a week. I don't think it's on the same album though. That's the Brand New Day album. My mom has had that in her car since I was a child. That shirt is so 2009. Jamie XX, I still very much listen to, but that era of the XX, that album, it's the self-entitled album, XX, it was stacked. It had Basic Space, Islands, VCR. They were headlining the first music festival I ever went to, so maybe I do hold them in a soft spot.
Baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you like a child girl.
I love you, always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you, everything I do for you.
That song just activated me. I didn't know who sang it, Donna Lewis, but somehow I knew every single word in that chorus. I love when that happens.
I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you.
I thought this was older than 2011.
Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I could sing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Something about the delivery, or maybe it's the chord progression, I'm not entirely sure, of that song reminds me of Mandy by Barry Manilow. The oh baby and the oh Mandy. Now that one may just be me.
When the going gets tough, when the going gets rough,
Is that Danny DeVito?
I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle, yeah. She seems to have physical touch, yeah. She reaches in and grabs my booty.
I like that he's just singing into his drumsticks. Me with a shampoo bottle in the shower.
All these bad times I've gone through, just dance, yeah. Got candy in my ears tonight, baby. All I needed for another day, and all I ever
Her eyeliner's amazing.
only you. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses.
Sing it for me.
I would be singing that through tears. Someone like you. 21 is one of the best breakup albums of all time. I will die on that hill. It had Someone Like You, Rolling in the Deep, Rumor Has It, Set Fire to the Rain. That version of, well, it was a cover of The Cure's Love Song, which I mentioned in, I believe, Hits by Brits Part 1. That is at least 5 singles off that one album that I can count.
Whatever you want, whatever you like, whatever you say, you pay your money, you take your choice.
I don't think I know this one.
I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world. Somehow I have to find.
I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
R.I.P. to Bonnie Tyler, she recently passed away. I need to check out more of her music because I think there are some songs that I probably know but don't know the name of, or didn't know that she sang.
But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all.
I don't know why I thought Dido was Australian. The chorus of this song is so catchy. And the hook is what Eminem sampled for Stan. White Flag is a criminally underrated Dido song.
The morning rain clouds up my window.
All that I want from you is a promise you will be there. Say we'll be there.
By the time I was listening to the Spice Girls, they had been now disbanded. But the Spice movie is something that I used to keep on repeat. So much so that I would ask my parents to print out the lyrics of all the songs in the Spice movie so that I can sing them. Simpler times. That is likely still in my garage. It's a piece of media I don't want to throw away. It says here the Gibb brothers are more British than they are Australian. Actually, Google it. And we did see this in another one of Media Ranker's videos. I looked it up to find out that the Gibb brothers are from Isle of Man, or at least that's where they were born.
Everyone's a winner, baby, that's true. It's true.
Missing you at all. Since you've been gone away. There goes heaven across.
I do like Jungle.
Never gonna cry anymore.
I don't like cricket. Oh no. I love it.
Sounds a bit reggae.
Go ahead, baby. You got it. Give me some of it.
That's seductive.
Give me some of it. Wild thing. You make my heart sing.
Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche. Another runner in the night.
At first I thought they were saying blinded by delight, only to find out that he was saying all this time blinded by the light. But the next line he says, I always believed to be wrapped up like a douche, but that just cannot be. So, oh. He's saying blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night. What's a deuce?
I got no rules, I count 'em. I got no rules, I count 'em. And it feels like
I know.
I am just too close to love you.
The 2011s was the dubstep peak. 2011s is a crazy way to say 2010s, just ignore that. But that's what I associate the song with. The genre really died out. When's the last time you heard a mainstream dubstep song? The bass drop on this song is very good though.
Yes, I love
Holding on to that.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Sunshine came softly through my window today.
That's who sings this.
Why do you fill me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down. Unless me around and then worst of all.
Shout out to Media Ranker for making this video. He has a lot of other music compilations like this, so check it out. That will also be linked in the description. There were quite a few songs in the second half that I didn't know, with entries as far back as the 60s, yeah, and as recent as 2024. But oddly enough, it was the music that was more contemporary that I didn't know. But that probably says something about the death of the monoculture, or mainstream culture, and how we aren't all listening to the same songs on the radio, on TV, in media, as was common in the past. The internet is just so big. We're all in our own little algorithm-driven bubbles. Anyway, you'll have to let me know which of these you liked most, and leave your thoughts. For today's music segment, drop your hits by Brits that weren't featured in this video. Any genre, any era. I'm going to start with a group who's never been featured in one of these music compilations, who I think should be, Stone Roses, and my favorite song from them is Fool's Gold. I was reading an article somewhat recently on why the Stone Roses didn't get more popular than they were, considering how well received their music was. And I guess it has a lot to do with a lawsuit that they were in with their label. It seemingly put the band on pause during their height, which is a shame. They're from Manchester, and this song, it's not a dance song, it's a rock song, but it's very danceable. Next, Jungle was featured on this video, but not their arguably most popular song. So I'll go with Casio by Jungle. It was actually just today that I found out that they're British. They make a lot of funky, modern soul, dance music. I've seen them live too, very good performers. Also, one of my favorite DJs, Carl Cox. If you're new to Carl Cox, the Nine Toes Finder remix is a very good place to start. This guy's music just makes me so happy. And he's a pioneer in the space. This is electronic, a bit tropical. No lyrics on that one, it's just a vibe. And lastly, a song that the algorithm gifted me just hours before I started recording here. Rachel Chinariri from Kingston upon Thames. I used to think that Thames was pronounced Thames. British pronunciations always stump me. I don't want to tell you guys how long I've been saying Thames. This one's called One Song Away from Crying. I wonder what genre she would put this under. To me, I would say indie pop, just to be broad, or synth pop. Like all of the other songs, her page is going to be in the description. Rachel, in the off chance that you see this, you're speaking to me with that one. And at least 20 of your views had to have been from me because I've had this song on repeat all morning. Anyway, leave your song recommendations, leave your thoughts. Thank you for watching with me.
Preview.